In this video, I have this transfer function model and I want to observe its response to two inputs. So for the first 10 seconds of my simulation, I want to observe the response of the model to this sinusoidal signal, and for the other 10 seconds, I want to observe the response of the model to this step input. So I can achieve that using the if-else switch block in Simulink. So all I need to do is to double click on my canvas and type switch. So as you can see, I have different switch types. So the one I need is the Simulink switch. So I just have to click on it. So I can make it bigger. So as you can see, the switch has 3 inputs. So either the first or the third input will be the output of the switch based on the condition defined in the second input of the switch. So I just have to connect my inputs. So I connect my input 1 to the third input and my input 2 to the first input. So to see the condition definition, I just have to double click on the switch. So this box defines the criteria for passing the first input. So I have a drop down menu. So you can see the first one is if U2, which is the second input, is greater than or equal to the defined threshold. And the second one is if U2 is greater than the threshold. And the third one is just if U2 is not equal to 0. So as stated earlier, I want to observe the response of my model to this sine wave for the first 10 seconds. And for the remaining time, I want to observe the response of the model to this step input. So I am going to use the first condition, which is if the second input is greater than or equal to a particular threshold. And that threshold is just 10 seconds. So I then apply and then click on OK. So to achieve my condition, I need a timer to measure my simulation time. And for that, I make use of the clock block. So I just have to double click and type clock. So this is my clock. So I will then connect it to the condition input and it will be measuring my simulation time. So now I just have to connect the output of my switch to the input of my model. So now all is set for my simulation. So I just have to run my simulation. So if I click on the output, so you can see from the scope, for the first 10 seconds of my simulation, the input to my model is this sine wave, and for the second 10 seconds, I have my response to this step input. So now I want the response of the model for the entire 20 seconds to this step input. So I can achieve that by changing the condition. So I just have to change the criteria for passing first input, and I will then change it to if it is not equal to 0, and then apply OK. So it means if the time is not equal to 0, I will have my response to this step input. So all I need is to click again. So you can see from the scope, this is the response of the model to the step input only for the entire 20 seconds. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.